Fiction, and I'm here with Sean of Yellowcard.
Hi.
So I know it's kind of old news, but we saw your reunion show in Pomona, and it was just like incredible, just watching the excitement of the crowd and how everyone was just like super passionate and everyone was singing along, because it's kind of rare these days to have like an audience that's just so into the show. So what was kind of going through your mind during that time?
Well, first, thank you. I was nervous. We hadn't played a live show together in a long time, and so all the butterflies leading up right until we got on stage, and then the moment the lights came up, we started playing, and the audience started singing. It was just like, it's really weird. It was kind of like riding a bike. Like, I remember where to go, I remember where to sing, I remember what to do, and we just wrote it out from there. It was, amazing to have the fans, and the show was sold out, so have everyone there singing with us, and it was a pretty exciting experience.
And you guys have been opening up for All Time Low for a while, for the past couple months. So do you guys enjoy opening up and like trying to win over a crowd that might not have really been into you guys a couple of years ago, or like is it kind of nerve-wracking to do that, or do you enjoy it?
No, I mean, I think that there's still like a Yellowcard force of fans that are coming out to the tour. All Time Low, they're great guys, and we actually had a brief time period where we were playing Warped Tour and they were coming up through the ranks and everything. So it's great to see like a bunch of humble guys, take over and have such an overwhelming audience that just really goes batshit for them. I mean, really, there's no other word. We like to support. A lot of their fans have heard of our band. They're just never had the opportunity to come and see us play live, and so it's really a great fit with the entire tour. The Somerset, Hey Monday, ourselves, and All Time Low. They did a great job, and I think we hang out every day together, and we go shopping or we throw the football or whatever, and it's a lot of fun. I haven't been on a tour like this where we had this much fun in a long time.
Awesome. And you guys just announced you're going to be going on tour with Good Charlotte as a co-headlining, so are you guys stoked to finally be able to do a U.S. headliner after all this time?
Absolutely. We'll get to play some more songs. We just released our new record, When You're Through Thinking, Say Yes, and so it'll be great to get some new songs out there to our audience. Also really exciting, Runner Runner is going to be the opening act, and they're old friends of ours, and we know it's only 20 days or so, but we're really looking forward to it.
Awesome. And you guys recently released your music video for Hang You Up. So what was your favorite and least favorite part of making that music video?
I didn't really have a least favorite part. It was so easy and effortless, and Ryan's such a great front man where he just kind of like flies through everything, and he gets there at 6 in the morning and doesn't really complain, and he gets to talk to all the pretty girls, and Chris was a great friend of ours. We had played shows with him before he was a director, and Chris Mars Polero, and so it was really great because he's like, I just want you guys to look awesome. The sun's gonna go down. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. He's like, and this, by far our best video. We all have a pretty solid sense of humor. Like, we laugh a lot, and so it was nice to have like still like a production-wise like a bigger scale, but it was nice to have something a little lighter, and by far my favorite video. So it was really a pleasure to work with Chris.
In that video, Ryan plays somebody who works at a fast food restaurant. So what was the worst job you've ever had?
I actually only had a couple of jobs. Whenever I had a job, I stayed with it for a long time, and I worked at like a hardware store before I went to college, and the guy that I worked for, he just wasn't a nice person. It made me say, go make like 6 wheelbarrows. Oh, okay, I'll make some wheelbarrows. Like, okay. So that was it. I did work in a restaurant for a long time. I worked in the American restaurant called Chili's.
Oh yeah.
And so I worked there for 5 years. That's what Ryan and I did before Yellowcard started taking off. So, and it was a great company. I mean, I've been very, very lucky. I work hard, and I haven't had like any scary jobs, like walk like 900 dogs, and, or I don't know, clean up bathrooms. I'm good.
You don't have to do that at Chili's.
No, I was a cook. So.
Oh, nice.
And now I get a cook for my lady, and she's like really happy. She's like, wow, good cook. Help in the long run.
Awesome. So when you guys went into the studio to record When You're Through Thinking, Say Yes, did you want your violin and harmonizing parts to be reminiscent of old Yellowcard, or did you take a new approach to it?
No, I think we went about writing the record the same way. The only couple differences were we were spread out. We lived in different parts of the United States. We'd always written a record kind of as we were living together. You know, Ocean Avenue, we couldn't afford to like have our own places or whatever, so we all lived in the same house, which was kind of a wreck. But you know, we were all on top of each other, and then lights and sounds and paper walls. So we were kind of wrote half on the road, and so it was nice that we took 2 years off. We had the it was really nice to kind of like have a little bit of life, just normal life, so we could write, we could be, you know, find inspiration from that. And I think that's where the energy came from. So the exciting part was usually we get 4 to 6 months to write and record the record. We only had 2, so we did it in basically half or a quarter of the time. And we were flying to see each other, so we were emailing files or ideas, and then we'd fly and see each other, and Ryan would come see me. I live in Seattle now, and I'd go see him in LA, and then Mendez is down in Phoenix, so we were just jumping around all over the place. And so that was also really exciting. Like, I'm at the airport, I'm like, oh my god, I wrote this song, I hope the guys like it, like, you know, and it's really, really exciting. You know, we hadn't done that in a while, we hadn't felt like that, and so I think a lot of that energy carried through. It's a very honest record. When your 2 things say yes, we didn't try and be like, oh, we need to be like old Yellowcard. Sorry. So we weren't trying to like find something, we were just trying to be ourselves. And I think what listeners get, they get a very vintage Yellowcard sound, but also we get a lot of new elements mixed in, so it's pretty cool.
Absolutely. And Ryan Key has expressed that the band wasn't really getting along as well as they have in the past, and everyone was kind of individualistic before the hiatus. So after writing this new album and being on the road for a while, you guys feel like you're more connected as friends in the band?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, people don't understand, like, when you tour or travel 350 days out of the year, like we did, we worked very, very hard. You sacrifice a lot, your personal life, your own experiences. And so it was nice that when we took just a break, it wasn't because we were fighting or because we didn't like each other. It was just because there were so many things that we didn't have answers to. We're like, I don't want to hang it up, guys. We're going to play music for a long time. We always talked about how longevity was very important to us. So it was nice to just take a deep breath. We got to enjoy our life. We all got to grow as people. When we came back together, it was like we're all old friends. We all went to high school together, and so it was amazing time for us. I got married. You know, some of the other guys got to do some of the things that they've always wanted to do. And when we got back together, we had all these songs, and you know, just kind of had things more relaxed, more figured out. That was very important to us. And with this new restructuring of Yellowcard, we had a partner in Hopeless Records, and they kind of picked up where our old record label left off. We had a good relationship with our major label, but after touring for as long as we have, we kind of amassed enough fans where we're like, hey, let's give it a shot. Let's see if we can do this. You know, and our fans have embraced us. Hopeless Records have helped us, you know, so much, to the point where we feel like we're the only band on their label. They want to make sure that everyone has the new Yellowcard record, and so that's obviously very important. You don't want to be a little fish in a big sea. You want to be a big fish in a little sea, and that's how we feel right now.
Okay, so some less serious questions. So if you were in a scary movie, how would you want to die?
Oh man, I definitely would probably go out saving the girl, or saving the guy that saves the girl. Like some way I'm always like protective of my friends, so hopefully I'd go out like that. We always joke around, LP's, you know, we have a multicultural band. I'm Japanese, LP's black, so he would definitely get killed off first. So my heart goes out to Longinu because he's the black guy. He's gonna get killed first. It sucks. Just the way it is.
And if you were pulled over by a cop, what would it be for?
Speeding.
No, you did that a lot.
But, well, I'm actually very good. I haven't gotten a ticket in a very long time. But when I was 16, I got 9 tickets in like 6 months.
Oh my gosh. So
I'm good. I have a very clean accident record, but I really like to drive fast. I do like a lot of racing and stuff, like helmets on the track. Nice. But when I was 16, I didn't know there were those outlets, and I was like, I'm just gonna be faster than it. I don't know what I was thinking.
Awesome. So are you half Japanese?
Half Japanese, half Irish.
Oh, awesome. So do you ever like cook Japanese food or anything?
I didn't get any like Japanese culinary art. I got more like culture and discipline. So when we're in Japan and you know we're serving everyone or whatever, it's weird how I know some of the customs, even though I'm very American. My mom moved here when she was 3 from Osaka.
Oh, that's cool. Do you have any relatives that were there during this?
I'm very, very lucky as well.
Yeah.
it's a very, very tragic. We have friends over there, but everyone that we know is safe, so our hearts do go out to everyone in northern Japan.
And if you could play someone one song off your new album that's like your favorite or the one that you're most proud of, which song would you pick?
I would pick a song called Be the Young. I have a couple of favorites, but it's the closer on the record, and I feel like it's one of the best like choruses and songs that Ryan's written. I think when we put it all together, it really showcases everything the band has to offer, and we tried some new things. I think it's also one of my better string arrangements, and it just offers a lot of the best of Yellowcard, and I feel like that's a great song for people to hear.
Absolutely. And lastly, just tell everyone, I know you already kind of said it before, but why they should check out your new album, just like in a sentence.
You should check out the new Yellowcard record, When You're Through Thinking, Say Yes, because it's the best we've ever done. It's absolutely the best record we've ever done.
I agree.
Thank you.
Thank you for doing this interview.